And so basically, we have like one really big subject that's going to be the thing we're going to talk about today. And actually, the way I would like to learn and how we're going to be doing it is I will ask you questions and you guys will be basically telling me the things to write down so that you better remember and better like learn, right? So quickly, let's jump off the whiteboard. I showed you guys a couple of ads. I want to let you know that we have 100 of these video clips at least. Like I showed you 3 just randomly picked. We have 100 video clips. My business is paying $4.5 thousand per month to an agency that's editing everything. We have like a big team working there. I'm traveling the world. My business partner, the bald guy, maybe you guys saw in some of the posts, maybe no, but basically I have a business partner. We together are traveling around the world. He's with a cameraman. I'm with either a girl or some kind of a chick that I find in a beach or in a nightclub, or somebody I hire locally to follow me with a camera. But basically, like we film everything. And then we're traveling around the world, getting all these video cuts. Like I'm driving a Rolls Royce. He has a Porsche. For example, in 2 months, we go to Dubai. We're going to drive with Lambos. And like everything is recorded so we can have video clips, but also nice over edits, right? Now, let me ask you a question, and let's do this together. Let's kind of walk through. Who do you think these kind of ads attract?
For me, the one that's in the second video, what I found most in the second video, it's like really informative, and what it catches the most is when you said you can join for the group for free. That's what it catches the most, and yeah, it leaves me with like a lot of question. If let's say I'm the first time, it was my first time seeing that video, and for the first one, the thing that I am concerned with, because you mentioned about sports betting, I saw a chart in forex, so that's what makes me like having a second thought. So for me, just for me, if you said like sports betting, I should saw some video about sports, you know what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah, but
so
friends, let me reframe the question. So what we want today, what we want to basically do today is I want you guys to learn by speaking yourselves, and I will give you the right guidelines. But basically, let's learn together what are the group of people who buy into this shit, right? Like I want us to think together who is our ideal client so that we can kind of nail it down, and then tomorrow I will teach you guys how we speak with these clients, right? So let's start today with who do you think is the kind of a person that these kind of ads, like who would click the button when they see this kind of ad? Let's like name different things.
Well, number one is male.
Sure. Only male. We only advertise the male.
And probably existing bettors or someone who has knowledge about sports.
Okay. Has a desire for betting. I would even say has a desire for making money, right? That's
Yep.
like the main thing we were trying to actually nail down. Okay. What else this person? Maybe what this person is passionate about, where they hang out, like let's nail down the avatar.
Like clubs, like bars.
Bar, okay, like
yeah,
not like a clubber.
Yep. Like
Probably
person who are actually risky, likes risky behavior.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, people who loves to take risks.
Yeah, risk takers, sure.
yeah, I think persons who spend a lot of time in Facebook.
Facebook. Do you
Yeah,
spend a lot of time on Facebook, friends?
sometimes.
Really? Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, it's like scrolling up and down Facebook.
Let's say consumers,
Yeah,
social content consumers, right? Like content consumers. These are people who watch. These are the people who will watch Wolves of Wall Street, get motivated for one evening, read 25 pages, and never pick up the book again.
yeah.
I've personally been one of them. Okay, content consumers, probably people who, I would say these are people who oftentimes want to get rich quick.
Wants easy money. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Easy money. All right, yeah, everything is so far correct. Something else comes in your mind?
Maybe those who doesn't have, that much to lose.
True. Like he has only $100 left and
Yeah,
like
so I just put it all in.
live for the day, all in. Okay. Content consumers, risk takers, collaborators. Okay, yeah, that's pretty accurate. I would say I cannot think of anything else. Anybody can think of something else? What problems this person has? Now let's talk about that. Like why does this stuff attract them? Like there has to be some kind of a problem that they have, right? Like the problem doesn't need to be negative, by the way. It can also be like, for example, they hate 9 to 5, right? Like that. Let's say like, okay, maybe problems is not the right idea, but you got the point, right? So like, what are the struggles? Like, let's say they hates 9 to 5. What else?
Not earning enough.
Yes. Not earning enough. Earning.
Wants to have a side hustle.
Yeah.
Great. Wants a side hustle.
I think this is mostly what I see on TikTok. Most people want financial freedom,
Yes.
but yeah, there's a different way, and people who, those people that's being attracted by your ads, they want,
Yeah.
the easy way. So yeah,
I'll say once a financial and location freedom.
freedom. Yeah.
Yeah. The freedom is a big word. Once freedom. Yes. Like these are the two keywords. Once freedom. For sure. What else comes to your mind? Okay, let's go a little bit back to here. What is the age range, do you think? How do you think, what age group we advertise?
Maybe around 20 years old to 40, or let's say 50.
Okay. You started with the right. So it's actually 20 to 30. That's our target. So it's like Gen Z and millennials. I would say that we will probably go even to 35. And it's most often gonna be somebody who's watching like shitloads of like Logan Pauls and stuff like that, like those are, or Andrew Tate, like Andrew Tate's fans, like
The
Logan
OG
Paul.
fans.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like I actually love Andrew Tate myself. Like I think he's spot on, dude. So there's nothing wrong. But what I'm saying is Andrew Tate actually has done like the biggest work for me because he has already created a massive pain in the society that you have to do things quickly. There's also guys like Iman Gaji, maybe somebody has heard. Iman Gaji is basically like SMM, like social media marketing.
Yes.
So Iman Gaji was he's 23. He's one of the first people, like he was 14. He started SMMA. It's like 10 years ago or 9 years ago. And then he blew up. Basically, he's worth $100 million at 23, something like that. Like super, super smart guy. So like we are looking for people who, who recognize that these days it's not about your profession anymore. It's not about like knowing how to cut wood or like you know what I mean. Like it's more about like how to make money online. That is like the number one group of people we're attracting. So like make money online. So there you go. You at this point have a pretty good image, and I'll probably drop like Andrew Tate because that's like the biggest keyword. So there you go. You probably have this point have a pretty good image of what kind of a people we're attracting. Like these are the kind of a people that we're going after. And all of our advertising angles start with something like this. It's either like, I got sick and tired of my 9 to 5. You know, like there in video clip, there's something called a hook. Is anybody familiar with what hook means?
It's like your attention is being get attracted to
Yes.
something.
So for example, just a blind example. Imagine you're doing handstands, right? And you want to build a course on how to do handstands. You would probably think like how in the world do I sell this? But like a good hook, for example, would be let's say you want to coach people to do handstands. Like a good hook would be, everybody knows how to do a handstand, but do you know how to make $2 million with handstands? Right? It's something that attracts attention. It's interesting, and these are like the TikTok hooks, right? Like what do you do for a living, right? How do you afford to live in a house like this? How can you afford this kind of a car? Like these are hooks, and so we focus on these hooks that basically like the ones that I just told you. Like these are the kind of hooks that we focus, and these are the hooks that attract the right people. What happens next? We have basically like a basic website. In this website, there's a 2-minute video of myself speaking about our business model and telling people that, hey, you're literally getting a free 30-day access. So basically all you got to do is click a button under this video and send a message to my team, and they will get you set up right now, like on spot. And that is what it is. That's as simple as this chain goes. But obviously, in some ways, really genius, because we have really great return of investment. In this business, we've spent $65,000 in advertising, and we've generated $400,000 in revenue. And that is the beauty of this business model. We have so much room for revenue because there is no cost of goods, COGS. Cost of goods meaning this product might sell for $10, but it costs $4 to fabricate it. My information doesn't cost a single penny, right? Like, yes, we do have analytical team that we pay money to, but that's where it ends, right? Either we have 1 million clients or 100 clients, cost of goods are not going to change because we have the same amount of human power that are powering the analytics, right? So it's super scalable business. And we are entering a really unique phase, which is summer was a pretty shit period of time in business. As you guys understand, the group of people that we are attracting, what they do in summers, they're partying all the time, right? Especially in Europe and Canada. We are targeting Europe and Canada mostly. So Europeans, Canadians, during the summertime, they take all these before university trips. They get fucked up with buddies all the time. Like that's like classical white people thing, like to do in summer. Because in Asia, summer is consistent. Like you can have summer also in spring or in autumn, whereas in Europe it's like summer is summer. So our target audience was very lazy during summer. Now why we're hiring more right now is because September is coming up, and I believe that September, October, November, these are going to be 3 months where we're going to like see unbelievable results. And that's why I want to right now find unbelievable teammates that are like hungry, money hungry, you know, willing. Like for me, most important is that you guys are coachable, because I think I have a cool approach of learning. I'm not like trying to do things the boring way. I'm not going to be like reading lectures. All of our coaching sessions are going to be very interactive, like back and forth. I will show you like cool things about our business, and then we're going to talk about it. And I want you to always think together with me. So like, yeah, basically, let's see, maybe you guys have some kind of questions about what I just showed you. Is it like kind of clear? Is the image portraying on like who are the people that we are encountering in our business?
Yeah, I'm getting the picture.
Crystal clear.
Really good. Yes. I'm thinking what else I can tell you, because like the 3-day thing that I told you about, my idea was that I slowly boil you information, because I don't want to be like, you know, just dropping like everything as a hammer at the same time. Like tomorrow I had an idea to basically tell you how we talk with these people. Because now that you know what this person looks like, the next step is to understand like what you say to this person. And then only on the day 3, I want to introduce the product more in depth. I think it's more about the people than about the product, because if you know who you are speaking with for the most part, and then if you understand how you should approach them, then you have a really good idea. Guys, the hard reality, I'll be honest, our ads attract brokies. That is the hard reality you have to know. Our ads attract people that are really not in the best financial spot. Oftentimes we advertise in Greece. It's people who, like, the biggest fight usually is going to happen with a group of people that are, for example, from Greece or Hungary. Those are 2 regions where we also advertise, but the people there are relatively low on income. So like they will be very pushy about the thing that you will try to sell them upon, even though it's a free 30-day service that you need to close a deal. It still is a big deal for people in Greece and Hungary, especially that when you reveal that they will need to deposit in a bookie. You might think, what's so difficult about depositing your own money to bet with you know, like, you don't send us money, so you might think like, what's so difficult to close these people? But our lifetime conversion rate from an inbound to a deal is 22%. Even though that's a pretty good number, meaning 1 out of 5 is going to turn into a commission for you guys. Even though it's a really good deal, it's a really good number, I still want to make the best sales script in the entire world that we can have for this business. My goal this year is to accomplish 1 out of 3. I really think that with the right way of communicating, it is possible. And let me show you something right now that we do, which is called a VAR simulator. VAR simulator is basically a place where we simulate the conversations with clients. I like to like gamify things. Basically what we do is like we chat. I chat with our sales reps. I send the word free VIP, then they give me the script, and I'm chatting with them, and I'm giving them a lot of difficult objections to break. And every time they don't use the right thing, I always give them a feedback. So I might actually let you guys in this channel so you can surf through all the conversations and kind of learn what we do. That is one more thing we could do, because yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm learning how to teach as we go as well. Like, I'm not like not professional HR specialist or something like that. So I want to make sure that you guys learn, but also it would be really cool to hear some feedback. Maybe what are the things you guys would else love to hear today besides what I've mentioned?
Well, for me, since it's just the first day, so like just a brief information on what kind of people. So you already covered that. So I think it's for the 3 of us. I think it's just really easy for now, since it's the first day.
Yeah. The truth, guys, is that I'll tell you more about the do's and don'ts here. Like the do's are, the most important part is that you are a good person here, because this is less about sales. It's not so much about phone calls and stuff like that. This is not traditional sales position. Here, what's gonna matter, I'll tell you here, how to win is if you have a cool personality, and then you can be, when to be strict, when to be friendly, how to bond with people, how to answer in a nice way, because sometimes we have really cool clients, but some people are obviously messing with your time, and then you have to say like sometimes we literally say like shut the fuck up, I'm giving you a free 30-day access, why are you wasting my time right now? Like, we even go that line sometimes, because you need to know, you can never let people step on your head. There is this misconception in sales that client is always right. We disobey that. I just believe that you should let a client basically fuck you in rough words, right? Like, take advantage of the fact that you have something. Like, you should always remember, when you install this mindset that you have that thing that they need, then it becomes different. There is 8 billion of them, but there's only one of you, right? In terms of the service, because every single competitor, this is what you guys should know about. Okay, let's talk about the market itself. I will also teach you guys a little bit right now, since we have like 10 more minutes left for the training. I will tell you a little bit more about our competitors, so you can kind of have an idea how cool we are compared to the market, because we have an offer that nobody else has. Every single competitor we have is, the first thing they do is they sell before results. So they always try to collect money from clients before they let them in this VIP group. That is the first thing every client, like every single competitor does. The second thing is they like at least 50% of the time literally scam your money, and there is no group. There is nothing. Like, you send them money and they just block you. That's what happens in the game. So that's why our clients, they oftentimes have had an experience, pretty often is going to be a negative one. Most of the clients that reach you, there's two segments. One, experienced in betting. Second, first timer. Like, there's either one of the two, right? Okay, let's say not experienced, but somebody who has encountered sports betting, or somebody who hasn't. Those who have, most often are going to be hard cookies, because they're basically like, to give you, like, I'm the kind of a guy who really loves funny life examples. 43-year-old woman who has had 11 men, and now you're the 12th. Do you think she's going to trust you?
No.
Right? Like, that's the problem. And so, especially if those 11 men have banged her and blocked her, or like something like that, right? So like, clients we encounter have a really similar experience with competition. They've been broken, they've had their money stolen, they've been charged money, never got the product, or the product was too low quality. So our best selling point is like, dude, like, listen, like, bro, like, just let your fears go. I'm not charging you anything here. You're gonna get a free 30-day access, but you need to play through a bookie that we recommend, because that is what every single player in a VIP channel has to do. We have a promotion deal with the bookie. And so that is basically the lining of messages that we kind of use. So yeah. Okay, guys, I think there's enough things to chew through and think through, and then maybe reread a couple of times the Word document. Just have better imagination of the person that you might be talking to down the line. This is 26th of August, and we have a couple of days left until September. So I think every day, if we just do like this kind of like 2 more days of Zoom calls, and then on the third day, on the fourth day, we simply start chatting and practicing. That's going to be the best way to basically learn. And so tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I will introduce you guys with our magical sales script, with the sales script that has been tested 20,000 different people. We have, at this point in business, had 20,000 unique clients, and we closed about 4,000 sales so far. And that has all been done through me and me managing my sales representative. So I'm safe to say that I know what we're doing here, and I'm safe to say that I can teach you guys how to become the best in this specific field. Because once you learn this game, I will quickly show you one whiteboard. I never call this sales. I always call this, I will show you what I call this. Training right here. Okay, this is, by the way, our sales script, but we're gonna not talk about it right now. But basically, how I call this is like how to play the flute, and so the other person dances in your sounds. So basically, like what words you should say so that they follow your guides, aka how to have an impactful chat with every single person that you're gonna encounter. And the brief things, like here on the left side, on the right side is our sales script, but here on the left side are like the things we do. We always start with the first question, which is the icebreaker. Then we build a relationship. How we do that is through identifying the problem, Once we identify their problem, we bond. Sometimes we need to bond towards their problem, be like, dude, like I've been in the same exact spot. I know how you feel, you know, like that kind of stuff. And then we build value, and we build value by offering solution through proof. What it means is we show client chats, like testimonials, we show our VIP statistics, stuff like that. Then we get them to sign up, and then we get them to deposit. So this might seem like a very easy sequence, but there's obviously a lot of things that go underneath that. So that was a quick sneak peek into what we're going to be doing tomorrow. If you guys don't have questions, then I guess we can wrap up. I'll send you a recording and feel free to go through. But if you do have questions, I'm open.
That's still the same script from the video on the YouTube video, right?
Yeah.
The one with Paul and Nitesh.
Yeah, exactly. Nitesh, by the way, is somebody who we just recently took on the team. He's a Canadian Indian guy, very cool dude. Like I'm gonna be honest, like the best thing about our team is that everybody's really cool. Like I'm gonna be honest, I've had the opportunity to hire a super professional salesman, but I turned them down because I want our team to be cool. I want our team to have like a family energy, you know, like everybody support each other. We have really like big trust in each other. Nobody ever, you know, fucks each other up. Like if you have a shift, you're always there. We can count on each other. You know, if somebody in a team has an emergency, they need, let's say they need $200, the salary is only in 20 days, it's never going to be a problem. Like we are always here doing the family thing. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to really focus. That's why even yesterday in a big session, I asked 2 questions, like, what's your experience and what makes you cool? Because we don't want like monotone, boring people in the team. We want somebody who has a cool vibe, you know, great addition to the team, because I know that the people with the cool vibe and the good personalities are really coachable. They will take things light, they will listen, they will implement, and they will learn and grow. And that's the ultimate goal here. All right. Okay, gentlemen. Yeah, then let's have a wrap. Let's meet around the same time tomorrow. I'll let you know tomorrow morning. I think either 4 or 4:30, probably 4, right? Cool.
Thanks,
Sure.
guys.
All
Thanks
right,
for your
Ralph.
time.
Gentlemen,
Thank you, Ralph.
have a nice Saturday. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.